Hello, this is Carolyn. Welcome to Finding a Partner, Single Seniors Over 60. And I have a new video every day. I hope you'll join me. I had a question from a woman yesterday who wanted to know about what society would think about her relationship with a much younger man. She told me she's 70, almost 71. Her boyfriend's 57. I hope you tune into that channel. But I'm going to talk to you a little bit about that today, to all of us about that. Her question was what society would think about that, what her neighbors, her family, or friends, etc. would think about that. Of course, it's important to keep your family and those close to you involved in your decisions so that everybody understands each other and stays on the same page and gets along as well as possible. I say as well as possible because humans do not always get along, so they're going to have their differences. But it's important for this woman who's 70 with a 57-year-old man. She tells me she's happy, she's content, they have a lot of things in common, they enjoy life together. Their relationship enhances both of their lives. So it's important for them to focus on themselves for the time being and to decide what they want and what's going to work for them. That being said, I want to talk to you about the three most important things before you decide on the partner you found. Is number one, look yourself in the mirror, find out what you want. What are your criteria? What are your own criteria? Then you look at, you want to look at sustainability and suitability. So your partner must be suitable for you, not you suitable for him, or him just, you need to worry about your partner being suitable for your lifestyle and your needs before you move further. And then sustainability, is this going to last? Barring, of course, illness and health and of course death. We look at death every day when we are past 60. Not that we don't from the day that we come out of our come into the world, but certainly if you've lived a long life, you're looking at the graveyard. That's what we're looking at. And that's why it's important that we have full, happy, healthy lives before us. And doing that sometimes means having a partner. And sometimes having a partner means making other people upset or angry because you had the nerve to move on with your life and to be happy. Folks, I want to tell you, I want to remind you again, in the 1900s, human beings only lived to the mid to late 50s. It's a national statistic, but that was the average. In 2000, we lived to 75 or 80. That's a national average. And now at 2018, I do not have the statistics, but we're living longer and healthier lives. Let's look at this for this woman who is interested in knowing where to go with her relationship with a much younger man. Number one, define your criteria. Define your criteria. What do you need and want in order to live a full and happy life for the rest of your days? Not what does your daughter want you to have, or your son want you to have, or your neighbor want you to have, or your granddaughter want you to have. What do you need and want in order to live a happy and long life? Look at that very carefully. And what do you bring to the table? What do you bring to the table to make this happen? So you don't want to go in and say, okay, I'm totally unhappy with my life. I'm looking for a partner to come in and make it all better and bring everything in for me. I want you to make this happen for me. I don't know. What do you bring to the table? I like to be out in the forest. So what I bring to the table is that I have some wooded property and I live close to state parks, and these things make me happy. If I had a partner who wanted to marry me and move me to downtown Manhattan, I would have to decline, because what I bring to the table is a little piece of land and some forest and state parks, and these things make me happy. Do you get it? You see what I'm saying? What do you want and need to make you happy? What can you contribute to making yourself happy? You don't want to rely on someone else for your own happiness. Number two, what will you lose if you marry, and can you afford that? I just gave you an example. If I'm going to marry and my husband wants to move me into downtown Manhattan, the loss is too great. I cannot afford that. I have to, regardless of how much I love this person and care about this person, I have to look at what I need to make me happy. That's my job. That is my job. If I marry him, we're both going to be miserable. Trust me. Look at these things. Look at yourself first. And number three, you need to make a flexible contract. I want to tell you, at our age, we are going to go down. You've heard me say this before. We're going to lose our eyesight. We're going to lose our hearing. We're going to lose our minds. We're going to lose our ability maybe to ambulate. I don't know, but you get it. You know what I'm saying. So your contract needs to be flexible. For example, the 70-year-old woman with the 57-year-old man, she might want to say to him, yeah, for right now, we can go dancing 3 times a week, for example, but what's going to happen when I can't walk? What's going to happen when I can't do this? Where do we go then? Face those things. Don't be afraid of that. Embrace your age. Embrace yourself as who you are. There is beauty in aging. With that, I will say good day, and I will see you tomorrow. Goodbye.